Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be something different. I'm going to be sharing with you behind the scenes of a tool that I love using to keep my Sims storytelling organized, and that is the Sims tree. Basically, if you've ever gotten lost in your legacy save file or struggled to keep track of your Sims family drama, then this tool is for you. I'll be showing you step by step how I use it to build the Callaway family tree. We're going to be focusing on them today. I'm going to show you how to track relationships, plan out my Sims legacy, and if you want to try it too, I've got a special discount code you can use at the end. So let's get into it. First up, a brief explanation about the Sims tree. If you've never heard of it before, it's basically a website where you can build visual family trees for your Sims. It's an interactive tool that you can use to connect relationships, upload photos, write little bios, and even track little things like traits or key life moments. It's perfect if you are a legacy player, storyteller, or if you love documenting the drama of your Sims' lives. I personally started using it because the Callaway legacy was getting way too messy to keep in my head. Like all the grandparents, affairs, cousins, it's just getting a little bit too much. To have like one place where I know I keep track of everything that is happening is just perfection for me. So without further ado, let's jump into it. This is the Sims tree. It's currently looking dark because I've changed the theme, but this is it. And basically you have a toolbar where you can add your dynasty, add your Sims. There's a handbook if you want to know how to use this tool, with instructions, your own gallery, with their blog. And you can also get it as the app, which I think is just amazing. I personally like a darker style, but you can change that, which is just perfect. Okay, let me change it to a light mode. And what we're gonna do at the start is add our dynasty. And today we are working with a Callaway dynasty. And I even have a little photo that I can use for them. So this is it. Also Canva, my trusted friend for literally everything. So we're gonna take this photo. It's a bit outdated because I've changed how like 3 of them look. Most of all, how Royce looks. But let's just start with this one and get the profile picture for our dynasty that we're going to be keeping track of. There we go. We have the photo. You can change it and rotate it and all of that beautiful stuff. So we're going to keep it like this. And there we go. There's our little photo. We can add a little bit of information about it. But I don't really want to spend too much time on bios right now. I can do it behind the screen, but let's just say the influential family of Bringleton Bay. Oh, there we go. Okay, and a save. So our tree was added and this is it. Now, another thing that I love about the Sims tree is that we can change how our background looks like. So I have a pro version because the Sims tree kindly provided me with that pro subscription, and we can pick like any theme that we want. Like you can browse it and there are other creators that upload their own themes, which is so beautiful. Like look at this one. That is so cute that you can customize that. But I really like this Dark Academia one because it really goes well with the Whitmore Academy, I think. Okay, now that we have our background, we can start with our founder. So our founder originally is Sophia. So we are gonna start off with her. So we are gonna click on this little wrench, and then because we don't have any Sims currently, we're gonna go and add a new Sim. So first up, we have Sophia Callaway. And then because I am very meticulous about visuals, I want everything to look perfect on this family tree. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna customize the photos that are gonna look identical for all of our Sims. So I've already started with some of them, and here we have Sophia. You can see her background is very minimalistic, just a white beigey background. So we're gonna go and download this one. And the way I take these photos is basically I go into Cass and I have a reflective background by Vixated, which I am absolutely loving right now. And here we have Jameson Callaway. I would take his headshot like this and then just take a screenshot of it and then upload it into Canva to make the square photo. Now that we have Sophia's photo, we are going to upload it, and there she is. And we now have all of these customization options available for us, which is just so beautiful. Sophia is a female and she lives, like we can even place their location, which is just so cool. So she lives in Windenburg, but also she was born and raised in Bringleton Bay. So we're gonna add those. she is alive. So we can choose a type of death. Well, that's for the Sims who are gonna die basically within your legacy. She is a person. We can add pets as well, by the way. How cool is that? And then we can have tags, but we don't really need to use it for this legacy, but basically it's like little hashtags that you can use to better organize your save files and your legacies. And then we can also put her traits, because oh my god, for me it is such a big problem to remember what trait I picked for my Sims, and I am just so excited to use this and have it all in one place, honestly. The problem is that Sophia has a lot of custom traits, like mod traits that are not in the game. So this is a lovely little tool that we can use. So for example, she has one of her traits is glamorous, which obviously doesn't exist in The Sims, and we can just add it here. She's also a darling, a horse lover, and cultured. So if you're using custom traits, you can just input them here and they're gonna show up for your sim. Or if you're using in-game traits, you can pick it from here, which is just perfect for people who play with mods. But her in-game trait is a horse lover, so we can pick it from here. Okay, and her aspiration is politician change the world. Now, I actually don't remember if that's an in-game one or not. Oh my god, I think it is a mod. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a mod. Okay, so her aspiration is to become a politician, change the world. There we go. Absolutely love it that you can put your custom traits in here and still keep track of your Sims traits, even though they are not in-game traits or aspirations. You can add additional traits, like put a title, for example, her pronouns, and then put what her pronouns are, which is just amazing. Okay, she doesn't really need a description, so we are gonna save her and look at her appear on our family tree. There she is. This is Sophia. Now we are kind of going to be building upwards instead of downwards, because obviously Sophia is our main character, but then she has parents and grandparents and so on, and we're going to explore how we can make it in the Sims tree. But obviously if you're playing, like, for example, a challenge, like not so berry challenge and stuff, you would have your founder and then work your way down through the generations, but we're doing it the other way around. So Sophia is going to be at the bottom here, and we're going to start with making her parents. So let's go and make her father. So what we're going to do is we're going to hover over Sophia, and then you have this little plus sign. So that is to add her parents, and this would be to add her children. So we're going upwards, and then we are going to start with, let's go with Jameson. So add a new sim, and we have Jameson Calloway. Okay, I already have his photo prepared, so I'll just pop that in here. There we go. There's our Jameson. Okay, he is a male and he lives in Bringleton Bay. He's alive. He's a person. Now, for his character traits, I actually don't remember them, so we're gonna need to go back into the game and look them up. So he's materialistic, romantic, insider, and self-absorbed, of course. So we have character, materialistic, was it self-absorbed, romantic, and an insider. Okay, and then for his aspiration, it's living life, which is a custom aspiration. So he has love living life. All right, so we are going to input it in here just like that. And Jameson is done. Now for Sophia's mother, so Jameson's partner, here is a little icon. And what you can do here is basically set any type of relationship that your sim is having with someone. So for Sophia's mom, they're obviously partners. So we're gonna select that and add a new sim, and we are gonna add Juliet Calloway. Oh my god, I keep doing this. And then here is her photo. She is a female and she also lives in Bringleton Bay. Now for her character traits. Okay, and this is why I need this tool really badly, because I just had to go back to my own YouTube video where we're exploring the Calloway family and look at the traits because I can't remember them. Anyway, so Juliet's traits are a diva, iconic, independent, glamorous, and a snob. And I don't know which ones are in game and which are not, so we're gonna check that right here. So I think diva is definitely, yeah, no. Iconic, oh, iconic is an in-game trait. Okay, independent it is. Then glamorous is definitely not. A snob is. Okay, so only diva and glamorous are custom traits for her. And her aspiration is fabulously wealthy. There we go. And that is Juliet for us. Okay, perfect. So we have this little heart, which indicates that they are partners. Now we're gonna have to add Royce to this family tree. And I'm just gonna do this quickly off camera because I think you get the gist of it, how it works.
2 hours later.
Okay, here we have our finished Whitmore Academy official family tree. So let me run you through it because it's a lot and it's very exciting. Okay, so here we have our founder, which is Sophia. Well, not founder, but like the main character, you know what I mean. And her parents, Jameson Calloway and Juliet Calloway. Now, I've made a mistake and put them as partners before because I didn't see that there's actually a spouse icon there for some reason. Anyway, now some exclusive behind the scenes is that Sophia actually has a grandmother and not one. So Catherine Calloway, please let me introduce you to her. This is Jameson's mother. So Sophia's grandma on dad's side. Look at how iconic she looks. I'm sorry. Wow. She's an icon and I'm obsessed. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. While I was working on this tree, I was like, you know what? Why not have a full comprehensive genealogy list for at least my main character, which is Sophia. So there we go. And Royce and Catherine are actually divorced, as you can see here. So they had one son, Jameson Calloway. They are married, so they're spouses, and they had one daughter, which is Sophia Calloway. Now, I also added Lady. If you've seen the episode of the Calloway family, then you know Lady. Look at how precious it is that we can add doggies, like we can add pets to our family tree. So Sophia, as she grows up, because you know she's a teen right now, and gets like her own family and her pets and stuff, we will be adding to it, and it's just super exciting. I can't wait. Anyway, here we have Lady, and you can even put their personality traits on there, which is super cute. Another feature of this tool is that you can go into each person's individual family tree, which I'm going to show you on Juliet Calloway. So you can see this little icon over here, and if we press it, then we can see Juliet's side of the family. And basically, another exclusive, we have Marion Kramer and Ferguson Kramer, which are Sophia's grandparents on her mom's side. These are her mom and dad. They are still married, and obviously they had Juliet, and also if you remember Alfred, Tori's dad, so they are siblings, and we can see it from this family tree. And in here we can also see that Alfred is married to Layla Kramer, and these two had Tori together. So yes, very exciting. And like basically you can go on any character and build their family tree from there. I just love how detailed you can make it. It does require you to put in some work in the beginning, but I think this is gonna pay off because I'm just imagining you and I watching back, like when Sophia is old, just watching this family tree and how it developed is just gonna be so cool, honestly. And also you can track it as well. Like this is the point of it, is that you can track it. So for example, when Royce dies, we are gonna go into his character and, well, kill him. All right, back to it. Now, I've already showed you that you can pick like the type of relationship that your sim is having with someone. But what I didn't show you is that you can customize the relationship if it doesn't fit within these categories, which is exactly what I did with Tori and some other characters that I'm just going to show you. So right now you can see that it says cousin here for Sophia and Tori. It doesn't actually exist in these categories. I made it myself. So the way I did it is if you go into handbook and then icons, you have an option to add your own relation type. So what I want to create now in front of you is a one night stand relationship. So we're going to name it one night stand, and then I want to have an icon for it. Now, what I would recommend is to have an icon with a transparent background because it just looks better. And basically the way I did the cousins icon is I found an icon I liked that I thought looked okay for cousins relationship, and then I downloaded it with a transparent background, and I'll show you how to do it right now. So I found this woohoo icon. I mean, of course, it's for one night stand. Originally, the image looked like this, So what I did in Canva, honestly, I love Canva. We remove the background and then we only have this. And then when I download it, I put it as a transparent background. I want just this picture. And also this file can only be up to 1 megabyte. So I'm going to do that and download it. Now that it's downloaded and ready, we can use it over here. So we're going to save it. And I'm going to show you this on Tori, actually. So Tori, cousins with Sophia, we're going to go into her family tree, which is this. And you see right now she has a relationship with Theodore, and it's considered as others because I couldn't find what I needed. And also this is just a placeholder because if you're watching my series, you know that Tori's pregnant from Theodore and they're waiting for a child. Now what I want to do is change their relationship type to the one we just made, which is one night stand, which is what they had. And there we go. How cute is that? I love it. Honestly, that means that you can make any relationship type you can think of or that your Sims have and put it onto the family tree. And then whenever you want to go back and look at like your previous generations, you will know what happened and you will know their whole story. How cool is that? Okay, back to our OG tree. Now we have this flirt relationship with none other than our Henry, and then an ex with Theodore. If we go into Henry's family tree, we can explore that. We have Lord and Lady Harrington over here. And then, okay, Theodore is brothers with Henry. And please look at Theodore's relationship. Exes with Sophia, one night stand with Tori, and flirting with Nicolette because I don't know what's going on between them. And then we can also go for Nicolette from here as well and check out her family tree. How cool is that? How you can jump from one sim to another without like losing track of everything. So we have Nicolette Kovalenko, who is the daughter of Oksana Kovalenko and granddaughter of Anna Kovalenko. And then we have this type of relationship, which is Whitmore Academy, which is what I did to keep track of our main characters. Okay, we're back in the main tree. And now if we scroll down, we can see that we have Nicolette, Lydia, Broderick, and Christopher here, which are all with the Whitmore Academy custom relationship, which I just love because then we can track all of Sophia's friends and who she went to school with through here. And again, I did everything the same for all of our characters. So we have Joanna Frost set as Lydia's mother, and then Broderick, and we don't know Broderick's mom, so that's why this is like that. And we know they're divorced. Devin is his father, who is remarried to Marissa. And I just love the details that I've put into it, okay? Now, let me just show you how to do it here as well, because we need to put more Whitmore Academy for everyone. So Christopher, then another WA with Lydia, and then another one for Nicolette and Tori. Okay. Oh, wait. That needs to change. Okay, there we go. And then I will go and do it for every Whitmore Academy student that we have as the main characters. Another cool thing is if you have your main heir that you follow, you can have a gallery of photos with them. And honestly, while I was doing this, it made me so nostalgic for like the beginning of the series because so many things happen and these people change so much throughout the series. Please, let's look at, I'm not going to show you all of them because just imagine when the series wraps up and we walk back through all of these photos, like it's going to be iconic. Anyway, these are just the debutante ball photos. And then, oh my God, that was the beginning. That was the first episode of Whitmore Academy. And this is Sophia. Oh, her and Theo. Oh my God. A Halloween party. Oh, honestly, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And can't wait to see how this is gonna evolve. Okay, and that is it. The Whitmore legacy is now officially mapped out. Now, the best part is you can use the Sims tree completely free. The free version gives you unlimited characters and generations, custom icons, pet additions, and access to a full photo editor and a public gallery. So you can absolutely build a beautiful, functional family tree without spending anything. But if you want even more features like unlimited trees, sub-trees for side characters, photo galleries for each sim, diaries, advanced customization, and even assigning traits and aspirations with 2 clicks, you can upgrade to the Pro subscription. And if you do decide to go Pro, you can use my code SIMSTORIES at checkout to get $4 off the yearly subscription. It supports me directly because I'm part of the creator program, so I'll get a small commission, which I really appreciate. Of course, there's no pressure at all. I just genuinely love using this tool and I thought that I would share it with you, and some of you might find it helpful too, especially if you're juggling lots of Sims across different generations like I am. Let me know in the comments if you've ever built a Sims family tree before, or if you're planning to start one now. And don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content, including a very dramatic Euro Summer episode coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!